Holiday heart attack. Be careful out there. Medical studies show that on average, during the holiday season, heart attacks, the rate of people having heart attacks increases. And define the holidays pretty much from Thanksgiving to New Year's. Now, again, depending on where you live and what your culture is, you may or may not celebrate certain holidays, but pretty much that season is what I'm speaking of. The end of November to the beginning of January, the holiday season, medical studies show that heart attack rates increase. Why? 3 reasons. Number 1 is the cold weather. In many areas from November to January, there's a cold weather climate. Cold weather makes your blood vessels constrict. That makes it harder for blood flow, and that increases your blood pressure. So there's a physical aspect that the cold weather plays on your body. Next is emotional stress. And that's huge. That's probably, to me, one of the biggest things, in my just opinion, that causes it. The emotional stress of getting everyone together, of cooking all the things you want to cook, of dealing with all the different personalities that are in a room that aren't normally in a room. The struggle it is just with human nature to get everyone together and then organize things and to keep it peaceful and structured. That's very hard. Dealing with kids that are immature, that, they're just kids, and you got to, keep them, not from running around going crazy. You got to dress them up. They want to play. They want to watch TV. The adults want to sit down. That whole rush. Emotional stress. That's number 2. Number 3, overindulgence. There is an attitude, a mindset. It's the holidays. You should cheat. You should eat turkey until you're stuffed. Then you should have alcohol. Then you should have cheesecake dessert. Then you should have pumpkin pie. Then you should have whipped cream with ice cream. And then you should have coffee with creamer and sugar. It's the holidays. Sure, you should cheat. And usually the people that tell you should cheat, they're overweight and out of shape. And then the next day, you're not going to go to the gym. You're going to eat leftovers. And then that whole cycle continues all the way through New Year's. And then you have that New Year's resolution mindset where everybody joins the gym for 2 months. And then when February comes, they say, fuck this. And then in May, they say, all right, now I need to get in bikini weather. Or now I need to get in, Speedo weather, whatever. Those 3 factors, cold weather, it plays a biological part in your blood pressure rising because your vessels constrict. 2, emotional stress, dealing with many people, dealing with emotions of loneliness, or dealing with being with people that maybe you shouldn't be around, that you don't really like, but because you feel society pressure of being around friends and family, that you have to be with somebody. You can't spend the holidays alone. It's like, it's too taboo. Or you can't live in a car. That's too taboo too. You know what I'm saying? Don't let society press you into that emotional stress cycle. And then finally, the 3rd thing is overindulgence. Overindulgence, overeating hurts you. And usually people who encourage you to overeat, usually people who encourage you to have a drink, are usually in an unhealthy place. Be mindful. It's okay to say no and have people mock you. If you can be mindful of those 3 things during the holidays, you're actually going to have a happy holiday. Sometimes people look at me and say, oh, Samuel, be happy. I'm one of the most happiest, carefree, living life, healthy mind, body, and soul. I'm engaged in life. I'm a productive part of society. And usually people who tell me I need to relax, or I need to do this, or I should be like this, or I should be like that, they're usually popping Xanax. They're usually drinking alcohol with their prescription pills. Then they're ordering pizza. Then they're having pumpkin pie. I'm going to listen to you? Nah, not going to happen. I'll let you mock, and I'll go forward. That's the mindset you have to have. Period. Okay. So, happy holidays. I do want you to enjoy the day. I live a life of seizing the moment, of loving life as best we can. I realize there's some misery in this world too, so I always have to be realistic. I treat people right. I want you to treat people right. I want you to have a light day of laughter, of enjoyment. Have a healthy mind. Do things lightly. But you have to be mindful of those 3 things, those 3 factors that medical studies show. During the holiday season, heart attacks increase. And those 3 things that I discussed are basically a big chunk of why. I believe that's wisdom if you can pay attention to that and if you want to. Have a happy holiday, whatever you may celebrate or not, because every culture is different. Every place in the world is different. I know I have people in the UK, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Some people in America don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But whatever it is, always use each day for a moment to be thankful for and to embrace life and to be a better person. Pray for those with less, of course, and always try to help when you can within your own parameters so you don't hurt yourself and get in a bad place yourself. And stay inspired.